I'm about to do your Taurus June 2020 love reading, and in this particular reading, we're going to take a behind-the-scenes peek at your person of interest. Taurus, how's it going? My name is Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Taurus love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking that bell icon so you never miss any of the Taurus love readings I post for you every week. So let's get on with the Taurus love reading for today, because today we are going to take a behind the scenes peek at your person. So this could be your husband or wife, or your fiance or your boyfriend or girlfriend, or the person you just started dating, or that you want to, or that whoever it is that you have on your mind romantically right now. That's who this reading is going to be about, and we're going to go behind the scenes and see what's going on with them. And I'm going to do that by pulling 5 cards for your person, and then I'm going to clarify those 5 cards with a second deck to see if we can't get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on with this person of yours, Taurus. Now, keep in mind that these are general readings, so they can't possibly resonate with every single Taurus on the planet. But regardless of how this reading resonates with you, you might want to check your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos, because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. So you can find the links to those videos in the description box right below this video. And if you're watching from your phone, you can just tap the title of this video and that will expand for you, so you can find those Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos. So let's get 5 cards for your person of interest, Taurus. What is going on with Taurus's person of interest as it relates to their connection with Taurus for June 2020? What's going on with Taurus's person of interest? Well, that one wants to come out. That one flipped over in the deck. Okay, let's get 2 more for your person of interest, Taurus. What's going on with Taurus's person as it relates to Taurus for June 2020? Let's get 1 more card for your person here. What's going on with Taurus's person of interest? That one almost came out. Did you see that? What's going on with Taurus's person of interest? Okay. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of the reading is the 3 of Wands. So this represents waiting on something. Waiting on your ships to come in. Your person waiting on their ships to come in. So this is the 3 of Wands, which comes after the 2 of Wands. And in the 2 of Wands, this person is in the safety of a castle, looking out over the land, trying to decide which path they want to take. They're in the planning stages of leaving one path behind, going down the path that they've chosen that they think will take them to the world, the thing that they want. But in the 3 of Wands, this person has already made that plan, and he's already left the safety and comfort of his castle, and he's out actively taking steps, taking the beginning steps on the plan that he's created. He's just at a spot where he's waiting on his ships to come in. So that's the overall energy of your person and what they're going through. Now your person got the 5 of Cups, the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, the person got the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Alright, let's clarify this for you here. So this 5 of Cups is sadness, remorse, looking back on the past with sadness and regret, and thinking about all the cups that were spilled out, all the love that was spilled out, all the time and effort and energy that was spilled out, all the missed opportunities, the wasted opportunities, what might have been, what should have been, but not paying attention that they still have 2 upright cups behind them. They still have the 2 of Cups in the rear, but they're focused on this 3 of Cups, the heartbreak, the stuff that's been spilled out. Why is this 5 of Cups here for Taurus's person of interest? What's going on with this 5 of Cups for Taurus's person? Let's get 1 more for this 5 of Cups for your person, Taurus. Why is this 5 of Cups here? Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So this is indecision. This is a decision needs to be made. It's just not being made. And it's not being made either because your person doesn't have all the information they need to make the decision. They don't have all the facts. This could also be that there are things that they don't want to see, things that they refuse to look at, and that's why they can't make the decision, or why they haven't made the decision yet. But there is a decision that needs to be made. It just hasn't been made yet. So, some sort of decision about the heartbreak, the sorrow, the regrets, the remorse from the past. Okay, so clarifying this Five of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and we have the Page of Swords. So the Seven of Wands is being defensive. It's being walled off and defensive, willing to fight to protect your position, to protect the stance that you're holding. Sometimes this is a card of accusation, so your person could be being accused of something and they're being defensive about that, or they could be making an accusation and you're being defensive, or they can just be willing to fight for what they believe is right. Now, we also have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is a burden. In tarot, tens are completions, they're endings. So this is a burden that your person's been carrying, and either they have laid that burden down or they're about to be able to lay the burden down. They're at the completion of this journey carrying whatever this heaviness is, which could be what has them walled off and defensive. I get the strong sense, though, that this burden is related to the past and the sorrow that they feel about the past, the missed opportunities that it's burdened them. We've got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords delivers news and messages, new ideas. The Page of Swords can also represent speaking the truth or researching something, trying to figure something out. The Page of Swords can also represent spying on someone, keeping tabs on someone, checking in on them. So like stalking your Facebook page or your Instagram or whatever social media accounts, driving past your house, asking friends about you, asking other people that know you about you. Because they have some sort of decision that they're trying to make about this burden. And maybe this decision that they're trying to make has them defensive. But under this Two of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is decisive action, fast moving. This is the fastest knight in the tarot deck. So he comes in quickly, taking very decisive action. And he comes in speaking the truth. And right under that, we have the Two of Cups. Now this is a powerful emotional connection. Under that, we have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords usually represents cutting off the things that no longer serve you, but being very analytical and very fair about it and allowing the other person to speak their truth. But you see, the Queen of Swords already knows the truth. And if it doesn't match whatever you're saying, doesn't match up with the truth she already knows, she will cut you off with that sword. So I don't know if this means that at some point in the past you have cut your person off, Taurus, but they still have strong emotions for you. They still feel a connection to you. Maybe they cut you off and that's what they're regretful about. You know, they were walled off and defensive, and when they cut you off and they regret that. Or maybe you cut them off and that's why they have remorse and sadness about the past. Maybe that's why they're defensive and that's what their burden is. And they're trying to figure out what to do. What they want to do is rush in and tell you the truth about how they feel about you. But they're undecided for some reason. They're still waiting on their ships to come in. And right under that card, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is a card of balance. This is like trying to balance everything out. Under that, we have the Knight of Cups. So this is coming in with an offer of love and emotions. Yeah, your person is definitely trying to make a decision. Like the Two of Pentacles is also a decision. Do I or don't I? What are the pros and the cons? Which way do I go here? Do I express my love or do I keep my mouth shut? And that the decision hasn't been made, but where they're leaning is rushing forward with the truth to you about how they feel about you. I just think that they're walled off and defensive, and they feel some sort of burden because I think some piece of them feels like you might cut them off if they do this. Okay. Now your person also has the High Priestess in their energy. So the High Priestess is she who knows. So this is being in touch with your intuition. This can also represent that there are things that your person doesn't know and it's not time for them to know yet, but when it is time, they will know them. But this could be your person's in touch with their intuition, or they need to get in touch with their intuition. So let's clarify that for you, Taurus. Why is the High Priestess here for your person of interest? What's going on with this High Priestess in Taurus's person's energy? Why is the High Priestess here for Taurus's person? Let's get one more for this High Priestess. Pretty sure that one wanted to come out. Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So this is a painful, abrupt ending, an ending that your person may not have seen coming. So yeah, now I'm starting to get the picture here that you were the Queen of Swords in the past and you cut your person off for some reason. And that's why they have this sorrow and regret from the past. There was a painful, abrupt ending here. And it's probably left them in hermit mode where they're feeling isolated. They're trying to go internal to shine their inner light on the situation to figure out what they should do. And what they're coming up with so far is rush forward to you as quickly as possible and confess the truth to you about how they feel. Because again, you saw how many times I shuffled this, and we have the Knight of Swords. Rush in, tell the truth about how they feel about you, which is the Two of Cups. But there's that Queen of Swords again. They're scared of this Queen of Swords. And yep, the Queen of Swords, they're afraid you're going to cut them off. They're afraid that they no longer serve you and you're going to cut them off. And that's why they have the indecision about it. There was some tower moment in the past between you guys. Something abruptly changed. It rocked the foundation of everything and made everything different. And then we've got the Five of Swords under that. So this is fighting and arguing, winning at all costs. This is usually a situation of like someone does something underhanded in order to get what they want, where other people get hurt in the process when it wasn't necessary. And they're hoping for a new beginning here. A new beginning with potential. But things are stagnant right now. Things are being looked at from a different perspective, trying to figure out what to do. So we've got the Hanged Man energy. We've got the Hermit energy again. We've got this Ten of Swords. Okay, let's clarify. Put this stuff back. Let's clarify this High Priestess. We have the King of Swords. So that's the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. That's a counterpart connection there. The King and the Queen. We have Judgment. And we have the Page of Wands. So your person is trying to get in touch with their intuition to figure out what to do here. And where they're leaning, their intuition is telling them to rush forward and explain how they feel about you. But they're trying to put their head over their heart. They're trying to be logical about the situation. They're trying to be smart about the situation and fair about the situation. The King of Swords doesn't let his emotions cloud his judgment. He usually doesn't even let his emotions get involved in the decision making. It's strictly thought and logic with this guy. But he's trying to tap into his intuition here. What he wants is judgment. I think he's afraid of judgment on one end. He's afraid that you'll cast your final verdict and judgment on the situation and be the Queen of Swords and cut him off. But what he really wants is judgment the other way. He wants a second chance. He wants to resurrect this situation with you, have it be reborn into something better. And he has the Page of Wands. So this is like the minor arcana version of the Fool. The Fool just takes the leap and figures out how it's going to work on the way. And the Page of Wands is just a little bit toned down version of that. He brings messages and news of passion, and he takes the beginning steps on a new project, a new passion, a new desire. So he comes forth with messages and news of passion and taking the first steps toward passion. Yeah, and that's what your person is wanting. He's wanting, or she, it could be a she, wanting a second chance to resurrect this relationship and take the first steps on that. And he's just waiting right now. Now, your person also has the Queen of Cups in their energy. So this is being loving and nurturing and having a lot of love and emotion for someone. To me, this feels like your energy. So your person is thinking about you. They view you as the Queen of Cups. Let's clarify this Queen of Cups for your person, Taurus. Why is this Queen of Cups here for Taurus's person? Oh, we had one flip in the deck here. Let me get this one out. Alright, we need one more to clarify this Queen of Cups for Taurus's person. The bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups again. Yeah, this person has strong feelings for you. They have strong feelings for you. This is a special connection for them. And under that, they're afraid of that Queen of Swords, though. They want this second chance with you. They want to resurrect things with you. They're just scared. They're burdened by this Queen of Swords. They don't want the future to look like the past. They don't want to be sorrowful and remorseful and sad and depressed about it. They want to feel love with you. They're just afraid of that Queen of Swords. Because they have the Nine of Swords here. The Nine of Swords represents fear, worries, anxiety, being stressed out about something, thinking about something all the time, to where it's like it's painful for them to the point where they might even be losing sleep over it or having nightmares about it. They can't escape this fear that instead of getting this Two of Cups with you, they're going to get the sword instead. They're going to get this painful, abrupt ending that they don't want. So they also have the Moon clarifying this Queen of Cups. So the Moon can represent fears and worries and anxiety. The Moon can also represent secrets, things that are hidden in the dark, things they don't know about yet. It can also represent things being illuminated to them regarding that stuff. Yeah, I'm taking this as, just more fear and worry and anxiety and stress about this situation, because they have a lot of love for you and they want a passionate new beginning with you with the Ace of Wands. Now they also have the Knight of Wands, and he is the second fastest moving knight in the deck. The Knight of Swords, the one that wants to rush in and tell the truth about the situation, is the fastest. He's a close second. He rushes in quickly with passionate action, taking passionate action toward you. So your person is either already taking passionate action toward you, or they want to take passionate action toward you, and they're going to sometime in the near future. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands. Why is this Knight of Wands here for Taurus's person of interest? And let's get two more for this Knight of Wands for your person, Taurus. Let's get two more to clarify this Knight of Wands. Well, we got our two, that is for sure. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords again. So that's that painful, abrupt ending that they didn't see coming. This is usually like an ending in betrayal, someone close to you making the ending happen. Not always, though. Yeah, and this ending has them in hermit mode. They're isolated, contemplating, trying to figure out what is the correct course of action for them because they want the Two of Cups with you, and they're scared shitless of this Queen of Swords. So, clarifying this Knight of Wands, this desire, this passion, wanting to come rushing in quickly and taking passionate action toward you, that's clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So the Page of Pentacles is news and messages of stability, abundance, prosperity. This can be gifts. So your person could be wanting to rush forward passionately and give you a gift. This can be anything from something small and tangible to some high-ticket item. It could be an engagement ring. But yeah, your person is wanting to come in rapidly and bring you news of something tangible and stable. And they have the Ten of Cups. So this is being emotionally happy and joyful, and it's like peak emotions, the peak happy emotions here. But you can see there's a family on this card. So this is not peak emotions by yourself. This is peak emotions with another person. And they have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is about emotionally or physically detaching from something, someone, some situation. It's when a person is not totally emotionally fulfilled and they're making the decision to walk away, to go off in search of the thing that will fulfill them. So I keep getting to this conflict here, this being torn in two directions. They want to come rushing toward you, but they're scared to death that you'll end things with them once and for all. They want to resurrect it, but they're afraid of the Queen of Swords. They're worried about it all. So I don't know if this means that they're walking away from you. It can't be that they're walking away from you. We've got the Knight of Wands here. They're rushing forward toward you. They want a passionate new beginning. They want to resurrect the situation. They're laying down the burden of all this heartbreak from the past, all this regret and remorse from the past. They want to bring you some sort of gift, some sort of tangible offer of some kind. And they want the Ten of Cups happiness with you. So maybe this is them being afraid that you will walk away from them. There will be an ending and they will have to walk away in search of their fulfillment somewhere else. And your person also has the Queen of Pentacles in their energy. So this is a stable, abundant, nurturing energy. This is a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a female because we all have masculine and feminine energy. But we've already got the Queen of Cups in here. We've seen the Queen of Swords repeatedly, the Queen of Pentacles. I think this is how your person views you too. Not only do they have a lot of love for you and they view you as a loving, nurturing person, you have a lot of stability. You're grounded. You bring groundedness to them. You bring stability to them. Seems like you're good at taking care of everything that needed taken care of. Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here for your person, Taurus? Why is this Queen of Pentacles here for your person? Let's get 3 to clarify this Queen of Pentacles for your person. Wow, what are the odds of that? 3 all at once. Bottom of the deck, we have that Ten of Swords again. A painful, abrupt ending. I strongly feel like you ended things with them in the past. And they're stuck focused on that ending, on all the negativity around that, even though what they want is a second chance. They want to express their feelings. They want to come toward you passionately, give you offers, have new beginnings. They need to quit focusing on the negative stuff. They need to focus on what they want instead of the negative stuff that they don't want, because that's going to make them get the negative stuff. Worried about that ending. In hermit mode again. You've seen how many times I've shuffled this stuff. They're in hermit mode. They're contemplating, trying to figure this out. They want to express their emotions to you. They have a strong connection to you. And it's time for them to make a choice. They're trying to rebalance this situation. And they want to come in rapidly, taking action on it. They want to speak their truth. And they want stability with you. This is like two people joining their families and their assets and their resources together to make something much bigger and more stable. There's that decision that needs made again. So your person sees you as their stability, as their abundance, as the source of that. And to clarify that Queen of Pentacles, we have the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands, and we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love and emotions. Your person wants a new beginning with you. The Two of Wands is being at that crossroads. You know, this guy is in the safety and comfort of his castle trying to figure out which path he wants to go down. Which path is going to lead me to the world that I want, and which path do I need to leave behind? And he's trying to figure that out and decide on that. He's at the planning stages of which path to go down. Then we've got the Three of Wands. So this is a progression. He's now made the plans. He's chosen the path he wants to go down. And as you can see here, it's the same guy. He's just not in the stability and safety and comfort of his castle anymore. He's out there actively working this plan that he created. He's taking the initial steps on that plan, and he's at a point now where he's waiting for his ships to come in. And this is the overall energy of the reading. It's the same. Three of Wands. He's waiting on his ships to come in. He's trying to figure out how to balance this out so that he can come toward you with his offer of love, so that he can take control of the situation. Because I think he's tired of contemplating it. He's tired of thinking about it. He just wants to take control, and he wants to do it. He wants to bring you that offer of love. He wants to bring you his cup. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or about your relationship, then click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Taurus love reading videos that will give you more clarity and more insight on what you're going through. And I'll see you in the next video.